Every once in a while, an inspiring story comes along where a seed takes root on impoverished soil. And by sheer force, energy, and determination, this seed fights against all the odds and grows strong and tall and decides to reach for the stars and succeeds. Tonight, we are going to celebrate the triumph of a person who has gone against all the odds, and he has done this with sheer willpower, determination, hard work, and most importantly, self-realization. Tonight, we are going to celebrate the accomplishments of an individual who has fought this battle successfully and then turned around to help and inspire others, especially those who face or who have faced similar challenges. As a young child, growing up in a severely poor and dangerous neighborhood, he had to stand by the front door in order to protect his even younger siblings from the criminal activity surrounding their home. They sometimes slept on the floor to avoid gunshots that occasionally would shatter their windows. Already at that early age, he knew that things needed to change. So at age 7, he created that change, and the first glimpses of a lifelong entrepreneur began to emerge and shimmer through. He went from door to door at age 7, selling his beloved toys in order to contribute money to his family, and from time to time to treat himself to one of the earliest loves of his life, a tub of Bazooka bubblegum ice cream. This entrepreneurship emerged out of his deep desire and appreciation of and for philanthropy, the helping of others, which he clearly already cherished and was hardwired with as a child and has held true ever since. Inspired by this first success, he moved on to selling other items around the neighborhood. Starting out modestly with cinnamon sticks, he gradually raised enough capital to acquire and also sell car radios, which he'd installed himself in the driveway, of course, for an additional fee. He was now 13 years old and making more money than his parents. But there was one more thing that he was determined to do: to move away from the poor conditions in which they lived. So he decided to enter a competition. The first prize was a decent home, one with water and with electricity. And guess what? He won. At last, through his efforts of doing something and inner mind-eye manifestation and a little assistance from above, things improved for the family. He increased his efforts of doing something throughout the years in remarkable examples. For example, after Hurricane Maria struck the Caribbean in 2017, through his tireless entrepreneurial efforts, he raised around $60,000 to help devastated communities. 2 years later, this glowing entrepreneur started a foundation to improve the lives of underprivileged folk who, weary with the world's endless struggles, are now given hope and the opportunity to grow strong and tall also. So, who is this remarkable individual who has changed so many lives around the globe? It is my distinct honor and absolute deep pleasure to give the 2022 Stellar Citizen Award in Philanthropy and Education to none other, the one and only Dr. Billy Carson.
Wow. Whew. This was totally unexpected. Wow. You know, there was so much in that video. Shout out to whoever put that together. It was just so much. I'm pretty sure it took a lot of people to get all that information together in one place. I'm just so overwhelmed right now because, you know, one of the things that you do in this field is you work and you work and you work, and there's very little recognition that you can get. I mean, well, people buy you books and shake your hands and take pictures and things like that, and they tell you how much they appreciate you. I mean, that's a fact. But overall, on the big scale of things, you don't look for it. You don't even expect that it would even happen. And so, and then, you know, sometimes you go on this long path, this journey we call life, and the path that I've been on has been a path of giving and helping and assisting and living in this abundance mindset and trying to help as many people as I could. Sometimes I gave away a little bit too much, I'm not gonna lie. But living in that mindset that no matter what I do, my needs will always be met.
Hey Billy, congratulations with your award today. How do you feel?
It's amazing. I want to thank everyone that participated in this. I heard that they've been planning this for months. They completely caught me off guard. They had me over here weeping like a little baby. I had no idea that this was going to even happen. And they really went deep into my past and learned all about all the achievements and accomplishments and all the people that I helped, which is the most important thing. Because always, when you leave a legacy, you want people to know how many people you helped, not how much you did for yourself. And so it was very emotional. They put an incredible clip together here that just blew me away. And I was so pleased, so happy. I had never expected in 1 million years to even get an award for anything. So to get one after all these decades of research and work, it was really heartfelt and amazing.
Congratulations many times. You earned it 100%.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.